The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal as the NBA season begins to pick up steam. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they are hungry for a win here. Last season they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. The season, Shaq, just really beginning, and they always say, hey, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, but in your playing career, how important was a good start to the season?
Well, Ernie, having played on some great teams, I really didn't worry too much because we expected to make the playoffs. I wanted to make sure not to wear myself out too early. I used to AKA pace myself. Average 25 during the first half, and then the second half, bring it up to 28, 15, couple blocks, and make a couple of free throws.
That's accurate. It was just a couple.
Yeah, just a couple. Oh, free throw joke. I like it.
I knew you would. Let's get out to Kevin Harlan. Kev?
And now introducing your Orlando Magic. Starting at point guard, 6 feet 1 inches, number 2, Patrick Beverly. At power forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 22, David West. At the center position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 20.
We're in the place they call the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida. It's the home of the Magic, where we are broadcasting our action live today. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And of course, that game going to overtime, a very exciting finish there, but they stayed strong to the end and pulled it off.
And you could see it in that game, despite the odds against them. Once it got to OT, they had the belief that they could get it done.
And Steve, that's what happens a lot of time when the supposed underdog gets the game into overtime. Momentum swings their way.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the Wizards. Marc Gasol is out there with Terrence Jones. Then there's Martin. Then it's James Johnson. And it's Walker in at point guard.
David West is a tough man's man at power forward, who also possesses a lot of guard skills. I mean, for a player his size, he's one of the best passers in the game. He can put it on the floor, and that jump shot of his from out to about 17, 18 feet is money. He's a laser from that distance and can occasionally splash that three-pointer on you, too.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. First quarter, just over a minute played. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Walker against Kobe. Walker dishes to Johnson. Martin wide open. He fires off target from three-point range. So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against Miami.
And I think, Kevin, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
On defense, Washington, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Well, from their sweep of this season series a year ago, pretty clear why one team wound up in the postseason and the other one went home.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
Now here's Johnson. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami. Jones, no luck. Well, Steve just mentioned the ease with which they handled this opponent last season, Clark.
Well, the series between them really was quite ugly. I mean, not very competitive at all. As you would have guessed from looking at the standings at the end of the year, this was very one-sided.
It sure was. The Wizards with the lead. He feeds it to Walker. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Johnson attacking, 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Beverly kicks to George. And he gets it to go. George has got his first 2 points of the night.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Jones with the screen on Bryant. Johnson, the pass to Gasol. From deep. Offensive rebound. The Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Kobe dishes to Beverly. West outside. The feed now to Beverly. Jones against West. The dish to Beverly. From outside, off the mark. Washington is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Gasol. And down it goes, jamming that one home. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
And so here's Orlando, following the bucket by the Wizards. And Kobe, here we go. Here's Whiteside, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul.
Now here's Beverly. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. That drops. Bryant's got his first points of the game. Washington trailing.
After a 5-year absence from the playoffs, the Wizards were able to get back into the postseason last year. Big step for the franchise.
And it's Martin penetrating. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Martin's got 7 points in the game.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Now here's Bryant. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. West misses.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Kobe kicks to Beverly. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Wizards. Martin with the ball. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Magic have not defended well against Martin.
He's already got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Now, here is George. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans. That's good. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Well, Kobe Bryant last season for the first time introducing high tops as his custom basketball shoes, looking to provide a little more support for that injured Achilles.
Walker the pass to Johnson. Outside, Walker. And the pass to Jones. No good. West with some nice D. And Kobe had been wearing ultra-low tops. Do you think that contributed, Clark, at all to his Achilles injury?
No, I won't point to that. An Achilles injury is a freak injury. I mean, it can happen any number of ways. It's just a freak thing, in my opinion.
Defensive foul.
Washington's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And it's Walker penetrating, and it's good. Walker's got his first basket of the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Whiteside dishes to Beverly. Throws it up high, and Kobe throws it down hard.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark, that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Just a gorgeous assist.
Here's Walker following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Orlando making some changes. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Whiteside. Evans comes in for West. And it's Brooks in for Patrick Beverly. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Gasol. Landry comes in for Jones. Kyle Singler's checked in for Johnson. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Walker. And so it's Washington with it. Aaron Brooks missing his last shot. Bynum with a screen on Brooks. On the wing, Singler. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Bynum doing a nice job on that screen.
The Magic trail by 3. Kobe sets the pick for Brooks. Stolen by Landry. Here's Schroeder. Bynum with a screen on Brooks. Shot off the pick. Misses off the right iron.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
And a look here at the Wizards, how they ranked in the NBA last season. First in opponent points per game, second in opponent shooting percentage. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And when you factor in the few points allowed, #1 in the league, in fact, in that category, that just shows how good this team is, because when you get after it defensively on a nightly basis, you're going to put together consistent winning streaks, and that's what this club did.
And so it's Washington with it, following the three-pointer by Orlando. And a wide open look for Bynum, and that one goes long.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
George sets a screen for Brooks. Off the pick. And it's George missing.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Here's Schroeder. Brooks covering. Outside, Felton. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Singler. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Singler's got his second basket of the night. The Magic trail by 3. Brooks with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Evans, a screen on Felton. George with no one around. That doesn't go either for George.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Schroeder kicks to Felton. The Wizards working the ball around now. Singler outside. 6 to shoot. And the shot is good. Now it's a 5-point Wizards lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's his first foul. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Singler with it. George picks him up. And Singler kicks to Bynum. On the wing, Singler. Lock at 6. And the 3 off target.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game. You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Schroeder, the Magic getting the bucket. Landry, a screen on Brooks. Schroeder passes to Singler. Orlando grabs the miss.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Brooks outside. Pass to George. Takes a three. And Bynum pulls it down. Stolen by Brooks. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
They've got Evans, West out there with Bellinelli. Then it's Brooks, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. The Wizards with the lead.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exodus.
Ryan is checked in for Aaron Brooks.
Carl Landry out of Purdue, 6'9" power forward, gifted low post scorer and offensive rebounder, but his lack of reach does limit him defensively at times.
And Clark, for Landry, his relatively short standing reach sometimes leaves him at a disadvantage defensively and on the boards, but he certainly competes.
And you can make up for a lack of size with a heart that doesn't give up, and he's got that. I mean, he's tenacious, he's persistent, he's strong, and he's tough-minded. So I don't worry about him being undersized. He can go.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Kobe Bryant. On the wing, Johnson shoots a three, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Felton's got 3 assists now in this one. And Beverly kicks it to West. Pulls from the top of the key. The shot by Bellinelli. No good.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Patrick Beverly could make the case for being the league's most disruptive defender at point guard. He said, quote, "I know some people might not like my defense, but I don't really care. I'm physical, I'm tough, and I'm setting the tone. I don't look at the numbers, I just go out there and I guard everyone exactly the same. And that's aggressively, Kevin, exactly what they're looking for."
He gets after it. Nothing easy. Thanks, Doris. Here's Beverly following the three-pointer by Washington. West dishes to Beverly. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. 6 to shoot.
And you see how easily he got around his defender there on the drive. Just too strong for him.
Whiteside's checked in for Orlando. And then for Washington, Terrence Jones is checked in for Landry. Martin comes in for Raymond Felton. And it's Kemba Walker in for Dennis Schroeder. Walker goes in. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
West outside. West a screen on Walker. And Beverly kicks it to West. Another miss by Orlando.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Outside Martin. Lots of room. Drained for 2 points. Martin's got 11 points.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Bryant against Martin. That's good. And that's 10 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Gasol setting the pick for Walker. The baseline J. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Now here's West. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And he played great at the defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. They had a couple of important block shots in that game, so good all-around effort.
Washington leading now by 5. And it's Walker penetrating, pass to Gasol.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on him.
Beverly up top, covered by Martin. Ball's knocked loose. Beverly the pass to Whiteside. Bellinelli for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Walker dishes to Johnson. Orlando grabs the miss. West has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Kobe. West a screen on Walker. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And that's 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
The Magic making a switch here. Now here's Walker. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And he gave great effort defensively as well, including a couple of block shots. Kemba Walker, quick, got a great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo for easy baskets, and he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
Here's Beverly. Outside for Kobe. Feeds it to Beverly. The 3. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kobe.
If you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
And Walker kicks to Johnson. Here's Gasol. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Gasol's got 6 here in this quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
No one near him. Rebound by the Wizards. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And now a chance to look at David West here. Very nice season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Now here's Beverly, and Bryant kicks it to West. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Now Walker. Martin the pass to Jones. And another miss by Washington. The Magic trail by 7. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Whiteside dishes to Beverly. West a screen on Martin. And Beverly kicks it to West. West can't get that one to fall.
And he is still scoreless. It looks like he doesn't even want to be out there.
Now here's Walker. Defended by Beverly. Took the opportunity when he saw it. 8 points for Johnson.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
And Beverly kicks it to West. West setting the pick for Kobe. Out to West. West can't get that one to fall.
It just has not been a viable option for them this quarter.
Walker goes in, dishes it to Gasol, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. You have to hand it to the Magic last year. They were a solid team when they played here in Orlando.
Yeah, and that would be indicative of a young team that's trying to find itself. Usually, a team in that rebuilding mode will play better at home.
The Magic went closer to 500 than you would expect here at home last year with a 19-22 record. Better than a fair amount of teams in the league.
Kyle Singler's checked in for James Johnson. Now here's Bryant. Whiteside. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Whiteside's got his second basket of the night.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Well, when you look at Orlando, when you play in front of your home crowd, you get a lift that really can act as a great equalizer for talent. And last year, I thought the Magic were able to make the most of playing at home and getting that lift from the crowd.
Now Haywood following the miss by Kyle Singler from deep. Fredette, the pass to Bryant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. The Magic making a switch here. Brooks checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Bynum's checked in. The 3 from George. Can't get it to go. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Brooks against Walker. Jones with the screen on Brooks. Left side, Martin. Off the pick. That's good. Martin's got 14 points.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Now here is Fredette. Magic moving the ball around. Outside, George. He kicks it to Brooks. Here's Fredette. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Fredette's got his first basket. Washington leading now by 9. And it's Walker penetrating. Here's Bynum. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here is Brooks. There's a screen. In the corner, George with it. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. George has got his second basket of the game.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Defensive foul.
For Washington, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. That's good from Kemba Walker.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
Reggie Evans, he's checked in for the Magic. Bogdanovich comes in for Fredette. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Carl Landry's checked in for Terrence Jones.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Walker goes in. Haywood with the block. Outside, George.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Brooks outside. Evans setting the pick for Brooks. In the corner, George with it. And stolen by Singler. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, coming into the playoffs, a lot of people dismissed the Wizards because they were playing a more seasoned team during the playoffs, but the Wizards, actually, as you look at their roster, they had a number of players that were playoff tested.
And Washington making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Fires for 3. And Bynum pulls it down. Wizards leading by 8. 1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Schroeder kicks to Martin. Looks for Bynum, gets it to him. Evans grabs the board. Evans has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Evans setting the pick for Brooks. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Last year, the Magic clearly were in for a long season, no doubt about it. But I applaud the organization because it seems to me that they've got the right approach here by staying patient and not trying to rush into a quick fix.
Raymond Felton, he's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Schroeder. Bynum dishes to Schroeder. Felton the pass to Schroeder. Felton attacking. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
As you said with Orlando, they are prepared to take the bumps, and ultimately it's a model that has shown to have success in the past.
Evans up top. Nobody near George. Off the left rim and out. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Singler. Landry kicks to Singler. He feeds it to Schroeder. The dish now to Felton. Singler against Brooks. Second chance shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That free throw, no good. The Magic making a switch here. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Outside, George. And the layup's good off the glass. George has got 6 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Second quarter ends in a tight one.
Kobe, tell us how you're...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Really an incredible game from Kevin Martin.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. We've got Johnson. Marcus Saul is out there with Jones. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard position.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on him.
Now here's Beverly. Throws it up high, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Take a closer look at James Johnson, some of the stats for him. How he performed last season. Averaged 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Last year, not his best, but he's looking for a bounce-back season this year.
Yeah, and he knows he didn't have the best year, and that's the first part of correcting it, recognizing it. And he just wants to get back on track this season.
Martin goes in, shot clock at 6, and he gets the bucket. And it's a 9-point Wizards lead.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Bryant with a screen for George. West a screen on Martin. Here's George. And it's George again missing.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now here is Martin. 17 points in the game. They double him with West. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Wizards leading by 6.
Well, you look at Patrick Beverly, and I think he embodies the phrase Chicago tough. And he's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
Now Beverly, following the miss by Terrence Jones from deep. And Beverly kicks it to West. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range, and it's Beverly missing.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
So you look at the Wizards, they've got an interesting mix of younger players and veterans. And they had tried to build their team with younger players, but a lack of leadership and maturity and professionalism led them to make some trades for more veteran presence. And you need a nice blend if you're going to win at a consistent level and get to the playoffs. And the Wizards got all the way to the second round as a result.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Fourth spot held down by Kevin Martin.
The pressure is always there when you're at the foul line. It's you in the basket. You're all alone. But the really good free throw shooters are the ones that can knock them down at a high rate. And this guy is on that list because he was able to block out the distractions and follow his routine.
Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Back to Walker. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. 11 feet away. Count that one. Gasol's got 12 in the game. And for a Wizards team that has mixed results in the draft, trading for proven veterans, Steve, certainly makes some sense.
Yeah, but it may also limit their upside. I mean, that's the trade-off with a solid veteran front line and a young developing backcourt. Have to see if they can continue to climb in the East.
Here's Beverly following the basket by Marc Gasol. And the dunk by Kobe.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
So it's the Wizards now, following the basket by Kobe Bryant.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Hits it from three-point range. Bryant's got 20 points.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Walker the pass to Martin. Walker in the corner. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Well, let's take a look at Paul George and how his last season turned out. 5th in steals, 11th in free throw percentage, and he became a real offensive threat, one of the top 15 scorers in the game.
He also managed to be top 5 in steals as well, Steve, and that was significant. I mean, he was really good at lulling ball handlers to sleep, giving them kind of a false sense of security, and then he'd pounce on it as it was being dribbled to the floor. And he got a lot of his pilfers that way.
Here's Walker following the basket by Kobe Bryant. And Walker kicks to Johnson. Stolen by Beverly, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Gasol with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Martin dishes to Gasol. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter. The Magic trail by 6. And George kicks it to West. Martin against Bryant. Here's West. Rebound, Washington. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Walker the pass to Johnson. Wizards passing it around. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
They set the screen. Wing shot on the way. Good on the jump shot. Beverly's got 7 points.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Walker dishes to Martin. Gasol kicks to Johnson. Now the feed to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Walker with a clean look. Good on the triple. 12 points for him. The Magic trail by 7. Outside, George. Here's West. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
has definitely given the defender something extra to have to worry about.
And Walker kicks to Jones. Let's go. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Kicks it to Bryant. Shoots a fader. Rebound, Washington. Martin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson goes in.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
And Beverly kicks it to West. Fader on the way. Can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Gasol, no good.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Launches it. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Beverly. The Wizards have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Now here's Walker. He's got 12. He dishes it to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And it's Walker penetrating. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
George sets a screen for Bryant. Outside, George. Gasol with the steal. Here's Walker. Here's Beverly. He's got 10. George with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Martin against Bryant. 6 to shoot. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now just a 4-point Wizards lead. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Last season, a tough one for Kobe Bryant. He missed all but a handful of games. Early on, it was the Achilles tear he was rehabbing from, and then after 6 games, a fractured tibia took him out for the season.
And Beverly kicks it to West. It's deflected. And Kobe, here we go. From 17 feet out, and Orlando again with the bucket.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Walker the pass to Jones. Martin dishes to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Martin goes in. No good. Nice D from Bryant.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Beverly with the ball. 10 points for him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, you love what David West brings to the table. Offensively, he can shoot, he can post up, he can muscle you. But he can really help you win, without the ball in his hands, too, by setting hard screens and crashing the offensive boards.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Evans, he's checked in for West. Bellinelli comes in for George. And Brooks subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Brooks kicks to Kobe. Hits the front of the rim and out. And West, just what you think of when you talk about a true veteran, competitive, leadership, toughness.
All of that is David West personified. And he does it without saying a whole lot. When he speaks, it's always right on time and on target, but his example is one that all young players should absorb and benefit from.
There it goes, it's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Bellinelli. Washington's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Singler passes to Landry. Here's Schroeder, and the Wizards hit again from deep. 1:03 left to play in the third. Bryant against Singler. Now Bellinelli. Whiteside kicks to Brooks. Baseline jumper, and that misses everything. they play the clock right, Steve, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, just have to time it right. Make sure you work the clock correctly. You get 2 possessions out of this.
Now, here's Felton, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Kobe with it. Now Bynum defending. Kobe with the bucket.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Schroeder kicks to Felton. Schroeder in the corner. Singler outside. 6 to shoot. The pass to Landry with his first shot attempt. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Wizards lead by 10. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Schroeder. It's off. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly. He set up that alley-oop.
Kobe is out there with Evans. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Bellinelli in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. Landry kicks to Schroeder. Passes to Felton. Now, here is Landry. He's covered closely. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Off the inbound. Offensive rebound. Here's Bynum. Singler outside. Over Whiteside. Nice shot by Singler. Singler's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Wizards. The Magic trail by 12. Brooks outside. Evans, a screen on Felton. Kobe dishes to Brooks. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
Orlando's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And he gets it to go. Bryant's got 16 points here in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Schroeder passes to Felton. Feeds to Bynum. They shoot again. Orlando grabs the miss. Brooks outside. Pass to Whiteside. Outside Bryant. Brooks against Felton. Brooks kicks to Evans. Shot clock at 6. Brooks can't get that one to fall. Wizards leading by 7. Stolen away. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. To the middle.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Paul George is checked in for Bellinelli. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Aaron Brooks. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Marc Gasol's checked in for Bynum. Johnson comes in for Kyle Singler. Martin's checked in for Raymond Felton. And it's Kemba Walker in for Schroeder. So it's Orlando now, following the three-pointer by Washington.
Boy, a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
And Washington has possession after the Magic pick up 2. That's good. And the Wizards lead by 10. The Magic have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Bryant with a screen on Walker. Here's Beverly. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Beverly's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, here we go again. An open path to the hoop, an easy 2 points. Where is the defense?
Now a timeout called by Orlando. One guy who's been getting it done is Kevin Martin.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
The Magic making a switch here. West is checked in, and it's Paul George with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know, since halftime, he's been hesitant with the ball in his hands. First half, he was flawless with his decision-making, but not so here in the second.
Landry with a screen for Walker. Pass to Landry. Back to Walker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Walker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And George kicks it to West. West a screen on Martin. The drive by Bryant. The rebound by Johnson.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
They recover it. Here's Walker. And it's Walker again missing. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Dishes it to Whiteside. Hits the jumper in space. Wizards leading by 10. And it's Walker penetrating. Shot is blocked. And here's Beverly. West a screen on Martin. Beverly with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Gasol with the rebound.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Landry with the screen. Walker dishes to Landry. Back to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's George finishing it off.
Maybe that'll ignite it. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Here's Walker. Paul George making his last shot. Walker the pass to Gasol. Back to Walker. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got 6 in the quarter. The Magic trail by 10. And Beverly kicks it to West. West setting the pick for Kobe. Back to West. Shot off the screen. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Kobe's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Walker dishes to Johnson. Gasol passes to Johnson. He kicks to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Fades. Rebound by the Magic. West has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. George with no one around. That doesn't go either for George. Washington leading now by 8. Here's Gasol, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Washington's turnaround last year was in part how they played on the road.
Yeah, they went from being a joke on the road, a non-factor really in 2013, to one of the better road teams in 2014. As a matter of fact, in the playoffs, they blitzed the Bulls on the road in that first-round series.
Good point. Jones checked in for Carl Landry. Now here's Beverly. In the corner, George with it. He feeds it to Kobe. And George kicks to Bryant. And Gasol sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Walker leading the charge. And that one's good. 15 points for Johnson.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
A big 15-win difference for the Wizards on the road between 2013 and how they ended last year. It really was the catalyst for them getting into the playoffs.
Whiteside with it. Defended by Jones. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Here's Martin. West with the block. They get it back. Johnson dishes to Gasol. Second shot opportunity. Orlando grabs the miss.
And in the playoffs, you saw how good Washington can be on the road as the Wizards were able to go into Chicago to get wins in that series as well as take road wins away from Indiana. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jen. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Walker. It's stolen by Bryant. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And yeah, another turnover, and we've seen this a lot today. I mean, this team has not brought it. No focus, no energy. That's why they're getting blown out.
Here's Beverly. The dish to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Beverly, the pass to Whiteside. Tipped away. Outside, Martin. Up top, Walker. Defended by Bryant. Walker's shot is off. The Magic trail by 10. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Walker's running. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. For Orlando, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And Beverly kicks to George. Good work defensively by Gasol. Wizards leading by 12. Outside, Walker. The feed to Martin. Right side, Gasol. And the shot no good, a bit short. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Beverly kicks to George. Shot from 16, and a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Beverly. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and George with the stuff.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Now here's Walker. There's the double team from Whiteside. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Kicks it to Jones. It's hauled in by the Magic. Whiteside's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Beverly, covered by Martin. And it's Beverly missing. Out to Kobe. Tries again. And good. He nails it. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Walker dishes to Gasol. Outside for Martin. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Martin's got 21 in the game. Orlando with the ball. Outside, Kobe. He dishes it to Beverly. Bryant passes to Beverly. Shoots over Walker. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Jones kicks to Walker. Gasol setting the pick for Walker. Good looking screen by Gasol. Walker dishes to Gasol. There's the pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Martin attacking. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Ryan against Martin. They double-team Kobe. They set the screen. Shot off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bryant's got 37.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And so it's...
Well, Mark, it certainly seems...